Welcome. Today I'm going to show you how to do your makeup for yoga class. This is my model Sophia and my name is Cati. A lot of you might be wondering why you need to wear makeup for yoga. Well, a lot of us want to look really fresh for the class, and maybe you didn't know that there's quite a bit of makeup that will hold up through sweating. The first thing you need is a really good mattifying primer. This will hold up through sweating on the class and it'll keep anything that you put on top of it in place. This one's by Korres. It's a Greek organic company and it stays really well. I'm just going to do a little bit. It goes a long way. You can use a brush or your fingers. And you want to especially focus on the T-zone, places that are going to get oily and sweaty. You just do a thin layer all over the face. This doesn't have any color to it, but it does even out the skin tone a little bit. Gets your face ready for whatever you're going to put on top. It's a great company too. It's all natural, so while your pores are opening up while you're in class, you won't get irritated. It's very light all over the face. And you can already see that working with the matte effect. Next, we're going to do a little bit of concealer. We're not going to do foundation all over the face because obviously it's probably not going to stay put. So just anywhere you want to cover, usually under the eyes or if you have any blemishes, just to freshen up the face. So this is the color of the concealer. So we're just going to go anywhere that we want to cover a little bit of redness or blemishes or under the eyes. She has really good skin, so she won't need too much. I'm just going to tap it very lightly under the eyes. We want a very sheer layer. Think about how much is going to hold up. You don't want it dripping down your face. The primer's going to help it stay put, but we don't want to test it. Really light. And a little around the nose. And she looks pretty good anyway. You don't need too much. If you want to just do really light just to even out the skin tone. Then for a cheek color, you want to use a cream. This is a matte cream color base. What they do is kind of absorb into the skin a little better than a powder blush, so it's going to stay put longer. So just take your finger, you're going to tap just a little bit right on the apple of the cheek, and then blend that out. This will just give that nice little flush, and it's not going to go anywhere. Very light and natural. This is a nice color. It has a little bit of gold in it too, so it'll give you that little bit of highlight and sheen. So shadows will probably not stay on unless you get something that's a really good formula. This one is waterproof, it's crease proof. You can find quite a few brands that carry waterproof cream eyeshadows. This one's by Benefit. So you can either use a flat brush like I am, or you can use your fingers to swipe it a little bit onto the eyelid, just so you get that little bit of a glow on the eyes. Going all over the lid on this. And this is a nice kind of peachy, corally color. Just gives a nice glow to the skin, nothing too crazy. We're going for that no makeup look. And that is a great formula that will not budge all day. So obviously we want to keep eye makeup to a minimum so we don't have raccoon eyes. Just on the top lashes, I'm going to do a little bit of waterproof mascara. So just very lightly. I'm just doing it on the tips so that you get that idea of mascara, so that you look a little bit fresher than if you wore nothing at all, but you don't want to be wearing too much makeup. We still are going to the gym after all. So then for our lips, we're going to use a stain. This is Benetint. It's probably the most popular tint stain on the market. You can use that on the cheeks too. Actually, a lot of times when I'm going to yoga, I'll just do a little tiny bit of this on the cheeks and lips, and it just gives you a nice lift. So you just brush a little bit on. And this stuff sets fast, so you have to blend it quickly. But this will not budge at all. This is made to stay on all day. It's a nice stain, but you do have to make sure you're placing it the way you want to because it won't move. And it sets pretty fast. And it is the perfect thing to wear on your lips for yoga. And there we have our completed yoga makeup look. I'll just do a quick recap. So we went all around the face with a mattifying primer just to keep everything in place to keep you from sweating all your makeup off. And then we did under the eyes and anywhere you just wanted to even out the skin tone or cover any blemishes, just concealer, very, very lightly. And then we did cream eyeshadow, just a little bit of a gold cream eyeshadow. You could do any color you'd like, but just make sure it's a waterproof, crease-proof eyeshadow. And then we did a little waterproof mascara right on the top. I leave everything on the bottom off, even though it's waterproof, you never know, you don't want it to run. And then a little bit of Benetint lip stain and our cream blush. So that's our completed yoga makeup. I'd like to thank Sophia for being with me today. And my name's Cati James. You can view more of my work at CHIC.TV. Thanks for watching.